Hey guys, it's Death, and we're at that time again. As of recording this, it is February 24th, and we are about 2 weeks out from the end of Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 1. I know there's still a little bit of time left, as I just made clear, but I wanted to give my final thoughts on the season, and this will include the new modes that were added now that those are strictly also a thing they're doing, and the whole move to what I would consider to be a platform, because that's what it sounds like they're doing. But before I get super into that, as always, I will have the map code and the map maker's like Twitter and or name in the description if you want to play the map I'm using as background footage. And I've also have my Twitter and Discord link down below. And yeah, let's get into this. So honestly, they had this at an interesting start with Chapter 5, starting off with the actual end of the OG season, the Big Bang event, which my videos for that are up on the channel, and honestly, it was a nice event. It was a really good event. I was happy with it. It was a nice little showcase for the new modes, and it was definitely better than the last time we had an event like that showcased new things, because that was Fracture, and we all know how that went. But coming into Chapter 5, though, like after the event, the map's pretty cool. I really do like the way the map looks right now. It took me forever to find a drop spot, though, but that's more on me. Um, Loot pool, like I don't really know what else I can really say about the map. I guess, I mean, the medallion. I'll go back to the map fully here. Actually, the medallions were cool. Like the boss POI locations were cool. It kind of reminded me a lot of Chapter 2 Season 2, which was really nice. I did like that, and that was one of my favorite Chapter 2 seasons. It's what really got me into playing this game more often. But there wasn't always the high points with Battle Royale. There are some bits of the loot pool that I'm going to get into that kind of. It's the same problem as like every season, I think, at this point. Some items in the loot pool completely invalidated other items. Like, why use this item when you have this other item? A prime example would be the not drum shotgun, but basically a drum shotgun that they had. That thing, it was the same as the other drum shotgun. Why use anything else when you can just use the drum shotgun and just win like pretty much all your fights with that thing? That's still the case of what happened here. Um, and like another prime example, when the season started, there was only a few ARs that were available, and one of them was the, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it was classified as the Enforcer AR from the Montague boss, but it was really just the Nemesis AR in a mythic form, and that thing was horrible compared to like the normal AR that just existed that used the Scar model. That thing was horrible. Still doesn't feel that great to me. I don't like using it whatsoever. I try to avoid it if I can. Um, Never really touched the pistols either. I didn't really see much of a point in that because didn't really care for them either. Outside of the one with the riot shield, because everybody used that riot shield, dude. You could not get away from that riot shield. The snipers this season is what I'm gonna go into next. Actually felt really forgiving. And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing yet, because they were forgiving, but I didn't see a whole lot of them. I certainly started using them, and to me they felt weird because I'm somebody that really is not all that good at snipers. I avoid them, I don't really use them, and I'm not that great at them, simply put. But I was able to use these, and it didn't feel horrible. It was weird because I don't use snipers, but I was able to use them pretty normally, just completely fine. I mean, yeah, I do admittedly ramble a lot in these videos. Like, I don't script these, so these are like my genuine thoughts. Now, I haven't covered the battle pass yet, and I usually start with that, but in my opinion, this battle pass was actually pretty good. Coming from someone that actually only fully uses the tier 1 skin for once, I was super excited for Hope being the tier 1. It's actually a pretty cool skin. I like the way she looks. I like a lot of what goes on with her skin design, and like her set as well is actually pretty nice. Not that I use all of it, but it's nice in general. Like, Hope was definitely the high point for the past for me, but I'd say the second high point was definitely Peter Griffin, bro. I'm still processing that a little bit. They actually got Peter Griffin in Fortnite. That is just outrageously funny to me. And not in a bad way. Like, it's just good. I like it. It's entertaining to me that he's in the game. It's just so entertaining. But technically, him and Hope are the only two skins I was like super excited for this past. Like, Valeria's cool. Oscar's okay. Not really my thing, but he's okay. Montague, Nisha are okay. Who else is even in this past? Did I already say Valeria? I can't remember if I said anything about Valeria. I like the skin. I do wish they had like hair swapping options for her though, because I think the base hair that she comes with is better than the later Styles hair, in my opinion. But that could just be me. Now, I guess I'll get into the new game modes really quick. Starting with the one I actually played first and initially played the most out of, which was Lego Fortnite. And I think that's the case for everybody, pretty much. Like, everybody flooded to that mode when it came out, and I can't really blame them. It looked really interesting when it came out. Lego was part of my childhood too, so it was like, yeah, this is cool. I'm definitely down for this. I'll give it a try. I never finished the mode. I'm going to be honest with you. I never ended up finishing the mode. I think I made it to like village level 8 or something like that, and then I've not gone back to that mode, and it seems a lot of other people didn't either, which is a thing in itself. That I feel like they should update it faster, I think, because it doesn't feel like it gets a lot of content quickly, and I think that's its problem. It updates a bit too slow, in my opinion. That might not be everybody's opinion, but that's where I sit on it. It feels like it just updates a bit slow. After that, though, I got into rocket racing, and I think that is technically the one I've played the most of, because I do like the racing aspect of the whole thing, and being able to use your Rocket League inventory is just really cool. I love it. I'm glad I can actually use my stuff from Rocket League without playing Rocket League, because I'm Bro, I'm horrible at Rocket League. I am completely horrible at Rocket League. I don't deny that. I am not good at that game whatsoever. So being able to use my inventory and still enjoy it without having to play a game that I just really don't enjoy playing because I'm not that good at it is really nice. Props to them for that. There's a lot of bugs in the mode that I've reported. I've extensively reported a few of them. So I hope those get fixed at some point, and they probably will. They've been pretty good about fixing things in these modes because they want them to succeed. And I can't fault them for that because who wouldn't? How much gold does this need? 400, of course. But anyway, the mode that follows this is Fortnite Festival. And I'm gonna be honest, I am horrible at this mode. I am completely trash at Fortnite Festival. But I think it's turned into the other mode I've played the most of besides Rocket Racing. Because yeah, I'm not that good at it. But is it something like casual and just chill that you can play, especially with friends, and just not really worry about things? Yes. And I don't think that's a bad thing, mind you. I think that is just a really good thing to have around. It's why I wish, it's kind of like why I wish imposters stuck around, and I really hope they work out a way to bring that back at some point. Because it was just another, like, chill thing to play and enjoy the game if you didn't want to play Battle Royale. And I think they need to really lean into that more now with this whole platform thing they're doing. And that does bring me to a really fun point that I'm sure people are going to absolutely agree with. Epic Games, this is a direct call to you, basically. You're doing this whole move to a platform thing now. One, as I already said, please find a way to bring back imposters. I sound like I talk Fortnite right now with this, but please. I wouldn't mind having that come back. It was a nice thing to play with friends. It really was. And two, if you're gonna lean into this whole making a platform thing like you are with Creative and now Rocket Racing, Fortnite Festival, and Fortnite Lego, can y'all throw some love to save the world, please? Like, I know obviously if you're gonna make the whole game be like more up to date with the other modes, you're gonna have to redo gameplay and like vastly improve the UI and all that. I know that's gonna take time. But seriously, please give Save the World some love. You guys are making this whole platform now, and I feel like you guys could easily pull this off and make Save the World be up to par with the other modes and bring it up to date with everything too. Because it could really use it. It needs some attention. And Ventures ain't it. I know you guys are like pushed that pretty hard when it came out, but Ventures is not it, man. Ventures is not the play. It's just not the play, in my opinion. And I think a lot of people agree it is not the play. But I would love to see you guys do something with it. It would just be great just to see it brought back up to speed, you know? But yeah. Now before I end this off too, there were a few bugs and other controversial things that happened with the launch of season 5 or chapter 5. One was the sprint changes. Boy, did people not react to that well whatsoever. There was a whole lot of things that happened, and anybody that's everyone pretty much knows what happened with the chasing people off Twitter, harassing them, death threats, having their accounts, like locking their accounts down because of what people were saying. That's still not okay. It was never okay, and I hope to never see that happen again, personally. That should not happen, like, ever again. And I didn't really cover it because I was saving it, but please, Epic, for the love of God, do something about the locker UI. I know you guys, like, changed it up for the new modes, but some things could easily be merged into one thing. Like, put wraps back with, like, skins in one preset, not having, like, a whole separate section for wraps. I think you can probably leave emotes separate like they are. And lobby, you could honestly put the lobby back with skins too. Put the lobby tab, like merge that with skins as well. Just put wraps and lobby back together with skins instead of having them be separate as well. Because like one, there's only 100 presets for those for both lobby and wraps, and you guys gave us more presets indirectly by merging Save the World and BR presets, and they didn't give us more for that. So that's something I would rather you guys do, and then actually still give us more presets. Because, like, half of... When you guys merged the Save the World and BR presets, we didn't even get all 100 from Save the World. We only got, like, 62 of them or something, I think. It was not the full amount of presets that exist. We didn't get all of them. And on top of that, why is the shuffle option still gone? Like, that's been missing from the UI all season. Like, this is more of my personal grievances now. Like, that has been missing from the UI all season. I don't know why it took all season so far to not have that get fixed. And, like, you guys had a response out for that pretty quick, I will say. So, it honestly, from a consumer POV, made me think that you guys already knew that this was going to be something that people would complain about and knew ahead of time it would be an issue. So I don't know why it was gone, but I was hoping it'd be back already because we're basically at the end of the season. Now the last thing I want to cover is I will actually give them praise because this already leaked because you can't hide anything around here. Really, you can't hide anything around here with Fortnite leakers around. The build-up you guys are doing for the next season with the big hand that the player base is going to have to shoot the chain out, and that's going to drop that box that is basically Pandora's box. There's no like big event this season, but I'm glad you guys are doing something like that. It like how it used to be with like player driven events and things like that where the players actually interact with something to make things happen. That's really cool, and you guys should definitely do more of that. Just do more of that. So, with that, I'm definitely looking forward to the next season. The whole build-up is good. I just wish, like, this season also got that same kind of, like, whole build-up for the story, because, like, the whole point of this season was saving Peely. And the quests were glitched most of the season. Like, a lot of the Peely-related quests were glitched most of the season. So only new players could actually do them. Which was a bit unfortunate, in my opinion. Obviously, it was unfortunate, and I wish that had gotten fixed way sooner, because it only got fixed with version 28.30, which was the final update of the season. So I definitely wish that got fixed sooner. But we did get to see Peely get saved and all that. Like, the story's concluded now. Like, we've reached the end of the story for this season, and judging by the way the theme is going for next season, I'm looking forward to it because it looks like it's kind of like a Greek god sort of thing going on, like mythology and all that, and it just looks really good. The battle pass has not leaked yet, obviously, but it's going to leak eventually. Let's be real, it's going to leak eventually. There's no way it's not going to happen eventually. And I look forward to seeing it, whether it leaks or not. It's just going to be good, in my opinion. It looks like it'll be a fun season, hopefully, just based off what we've seen and heard. And I guess with that, I'll get out of your hair now and stop rambling about my thoughts and feelings. I don't fully know just yet when I'm going to upload this video, but March 8th is the final day of the current season, and I'm going to try and stream on that day, like just get some final games in and just see how they go. I might see if people join or not. I don't know if that'll work because I'm feasibly getting off work for it and the start of next season because I'm supposed to use my vacation days. That's a stipulation, so to speak. Gotta use my vacation days. Otherwise, I lose them. So I just use them for video game stuff. But yeah. If you sat through all of this, feel free to comment down below and let me know with, I don't know, just say save the world or something. You know, just something to let me know you actually sat through my entire rambling mess that this turned into. And with that, feel free to like and subscribe and comment down below and turn notifications on for future uploads if you want to keep up with whatever I'm doing with horror maps and creative and sometimes occasional VR gameplay. And I will see you in the next one. Death out.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no